August monthly setup. So here I'm going to do a very pretty simple setup and by using the washi tape stickers from the washi tape shop, and I'm also going to use the acrylograph marker from artjournal in the color maroon, and this was part of the jewel set that I had bought last year. Unfortunately, most of the pens that I bought last year have kind of dried up, but fortunately this one survived, and I took the inspiration for this particular setup from most of the videos that the washi tape shop post about the new launches that they have in their shop, and I really wanted something very minimalistic this time and also very functional one. So for this setup, on the cover page, as you can see, I am making a small calendar, but I did a very big mistake in terms of referencing the calendar. So instead of referencing August, I was referencing July, and that's why my calendar for August in this one starts on Saturday, and consecutively all the rest of the calendars in this setup is going to be starting on a Saturday because I was referencing the wrong calendar, but it's fine. I guess I will have the world's weirdest calendar, which will be starting on a Wednesday. So yeah, mistakes happens in every part of the life and also in bullet journaling. But for this particular small calendar, I have actually later I'm just going to cover it up with some more stickers and just make it a small collage. I will pop a picture up here so you can see how it looks right now when I have covered it up. But yeah, I only realized it when I moved into the weekly pages. I have, I'm thinking of actually trying to go full bullet journaling planning this month and see if I can better organize my days. I am actually working something on in the background, and I am very excited about it, but I'm just going to say that there's been some things going on, and you will probably get a sneak peek about it in a few weeks, and I'll definitely keep you posted. So hit the subscribe button and hit that notification to just know when I post, and for an announcement that I'm going to do pretty soon. Anyways, moving on to the setup. As you can see, I have used the stickers from the washi tape shop's collection. I cannot remember the collection for this particular one, but the flowers are very delicate, and that kind of inspired me to do. I have seen a lot of bullet journalists who have done a pretty similar setup, but they have actually drew all the flowers, or they have used watercolors. I'm not very comfortable using watercolors in my journal yet. I know it's going to stay and it's not going to ruin the paper because I'm using 160 GSM, so it will be strong enough to hold and not bleed through, but still I want to be careful, and I'm also in a very nascent stage, so I'm practicing. I hope I will get better one day and I will be able to show some illustrations from mine to you. But yeah, moving on, this on the left hand side, I am just going to write down the mini goals that I have for this month, so that's why instead of writing goals, I wrote it as this month, the prime focus that I would like to have for the month of August. As I do have goals written below so that I don't deviate from the overall goal that I have for the year. It's not going to be something really big. It's mostly going to be keeping up with my reading track that I have. I have a target of 24 books for this year. I'm at 12 at the moment. I'm also giving more attention to, well, I've been trying to listen to audiobooks, and that has really helped me. I have started with a book called Legends and Latte, and this book was actually given 5-star by planwithme. I can't recall her name, but then I will definitely link her bio in the description. I love following her, and this was a recommendation from her, and I really like it. It's a very cozy, lovely book, and it's all about coffee, and my channel is also coffee, so it kind of resonates with what I look for. So yeah, it was a good start of my audiobook journey, and let's see how it goes. But yeah, as you can see, I have finished the first 2 pages, this first spread of this setup, and now I will be moving on to my mood and habit tracker. This is a very calendar heavy setup. There are 5 calendars in this setup, and this is also the time where I decided to actually write it down. And when you see that I have actually done a mock-up, a sketch of the calendar, so that I don't actually mess up the dates, but I did very big time, and I'm just going to have to follow the dates in terms of tracking my mood and the habits instead of following the week, and it's going to be very, very tricky for me, but I don't want to change anything because the final setup really came out very cute and I really love it. So it's a little inconvenience, but nothing that I cannot pass through. All these washi tape stickers and washi tapes that I have bought from the washi tape shop, I have actually done a haul video. If you are interested, I will link it up in the cards and also mention it in the description below. The stickers that I'm using right now from this set is really pretty and kind of goes well with my theme. I did not want to go overboard with darker colors, but I wanted to also maintain the cottagecore vibe for this month. So that's why you will see a lot of florals, a lot of pastels, but at the same time I also brought in darker colors, so there is a nice contrast between the colors. On this page, I will be doing my habits tracker. Usually I write habits on top to just make a difference between my mood and the habit tracker, but this time because of space constraint I did not write it. I will know that I'll be using it as my habits tracker, so it's fine. Moreover, I do have the headings and it's been the same for many months right now. I have mentioned this in my previous videos as well, that right now I'm just going to track 4 habits and I do not intend to track any more than that. I have seen people tracking having their breakfast or water intake or vitamins. I don't really forget to have breakfast, and that's the most essential meal for me to start the day. I need my coffee in the morning. I need to have something. I am not someone who can forget to eat and forget to have their meals. I know for sure like what I want to have for lunch, for breakfast, and for dinner. I like to plan beforehand. So that's not something that I will be tracking to just make myself remind that I have to eat. But I do understand the importance of certain trackers and why people like to track having their meals. I have never tried a meal planner, though I do want to try something. I'll probably put it up in my kitchen so me and my husband can actually refer that. Because most of the time in the evening we are both like, I don't know what to eat. So what do we have to eat? What do we have in the fridge? And it's that daunting question every evening. So I guess the meal planner is going to be helpful. We will give it a shot. I'm not really sure if it will work out for us, because we do like to get takeouts once in a week. We are big sushi lovers, but all the time takeout is also not good, so we have to be cognizant of the fact that it is not good for our body. Anyway, in this spread, initially I thought I would be making a Dutch door. That's why I was trying to check back and see if I can make the Dutch door. But again, I made a mistake. There has been a lot of mistakes in this setup, but I just like how it turned out. So I didn't have the heart to cancel everything and not post this video. Just wanted to show everyone that mistakes happens and there are ways to move ahead and just be more cognizant and just be more careful next time. So I guess next time when I'll be doing my September setup, I will be checking twice and thrice before I pen down anything on the journal. Okay, as you can see, I have moved on to the content calendar page. Here, again, my calendar is all messed up, so ignore the fact that we are referring a July calendar for August month, but the gist of it is what matters. I like having this content calendar because it helps me to prepare when I want to publish my videos, when and what I want to do. Sometimes I have to do a lot of editing, and I was not able to do it for the last 2 months. It has been hectic. I have mentioned it in my video before that I was actually I got married in July, and there's been a lot of planning that went through. We traveled to Denmark, and that's why my July setup was inspired by Denmark. If you have not watched it, I will be linking it down below for you again. But yeah, I was not able to use my July and June content calendar as much as I would have loved to. I was very diligent and thorough with my content calendar in May, but unfortunately June and July did not work as best because of other things that took over. But I am going to use it more for my August setups. You will be seeing many more videos of bullet journal related, as well as scrapbooking. I want to get back to my scrapbooking days. I have made a few videos in this channel. You can go back. I will link the playlist, and that's mostly ASMR, not talking videos. If you are up for it and you don't want to listen to me chatter, I think those will be something that you would like, and if you do, just show me some love over there. So moving on to my daily log pages. Again, please ignore the calendar, but this page is something that I go back to again and again every day, because I just love seeing how my reading has been going for the last few days or last month. How many pages have I read? It's not something that I am competing with anybody, but it's just I want to improve in terms of my reading habits. I am reading more fiction these days. There was a time when I was very much into autobiography, but I'm taking it lighter these days. So as you can see, I have used a very simple cursive handwriting. I'm not even attempting to do a proper calligraphy in this one. I wanted to just lean on more towards the lacy, whimsical patterns. Not going to go with the modern calligraphy that you will see in most of these spreads, but something that I wanted to try out, and it looks good, goes well with my theme and my idea, and I like how it turned out. I usually don't plan much ahead in terms of how my setups are going to look, so it's more like a surprise for me too, to see how my spreads ends up in the end. And I like to do a flip through of my spreads, because it really surprises me at how I can put together things that are there, and something that I would not have thought about a day ago. Like, I will have a general idea of what are the supplies going to be, how do I want to have the layout, at least for my cover page. I like to do some research. I will go back and see some of the fellow creators, how what they have done, some of the videos that I have actually saved in my YouTube from these creators who have done this lovely amazing spreads, and I do take references from them. So sometimes when I refer them, I do mention them, and I think it's important, if you are referring to somebody's work, you do give the due credit to them. But yeah, moving on to the other side of the page. Initially, I thought I will put some quotes there, but I did not get time to do the research for the quotes. So what I thought would be best is to just put a small collage of all these pretty ephemeras that I have collected. I have 2 drawers full of washi tapes and ephemeras that I keep ordering, and these are the ephemeras that I have actually got from the journal sales shop, and they are really pretty. They are so subtle in color. They are very sturdy stock cards. I don't mind making my journals a little bulky with this kind of scrapbooking, but I do know there are people who do not like to see bulky journals. So if you are somebody who do not like their journals to get bulky because of all the papers that you would be layering, maybe use something which is thinner material. Recently I came across a video by Jashikaran where she talks about the mistakes that you make in the journal, and I was like, yes, I have done a very big blunder in my journal. I will definitely look it up, what she talks about and how to rectify those mistakes, and yeah, some of the suggestions was really good. I will link her handle as well in the description. She's amazing. Like, she has all these smaller videos that she sometimes posts in middle of the week, and those are very, very helpful. Like, she's one of the bullet journalists that I have come across who who really describes everything very well. But yeah, this is how my end setup looks like. It looks, very cottagecore vibe, and I like it. And this is the moment where I will actually realize that I have made a huge mistake in terms of my calendar. This is the first weekly that I am making for this spread. Usually I don't make weeklies. If you have followed me for the past few months, you would have seen, and I have talked about it, that I really don't follow the actual bullet journal, the weeklies. I don't write the plans that I have and all, because I usually use my digital planner for that. I like to block in my calendars what I want to do, but I wanted to try out in my journal, because this is ultimately a bullet journal, so I wanted to really give it a shot and see if that works out for me. And this is one of the spreads that I thought will work very well with the theme. And I will not have much to actually write. I think this space should be enough. I believe I took a height of 8 boxes, 7 to 8 boxes, and yeah, to put down a few words that I would need to just manage my week. I think that should be good. I will keep you posted on how I have actually used it and if it has been actually useful for me functionally. But yeah, now I'm just going to put most of these stickers from this sticker sheet from the washi tape shop, and I am just going to write down the days of the week. And I like to start my day on the start of the week as a Sunday. I know a lot of people likes on Monday, but Sunday is what in my brain it is Sunday, the beginning of the week, but Sunday also happens to be the weekend, which is the end of the week. So it makes more sense to have your start of the week on a Monday. But I think I will just need some time to get to that part of the world. But yeah, for now my weeks are starting on Sunday, and here this is the only spread where I have the right days. Well friends, we have reached to the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was a long and chatty one, but I'm glad that I was able to do this, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a thumbs up. Your support really means a lot to me, and I will be posting more in the coming weeks. Like I mentioned, I will have some scrapbooking videos for you to enjoy, so look forward to that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.